We live in a culture that talks about love constantly. We sing about it, build movies and television shows around it, and chase it with everything we have. And yet, if I'm honest, I don't think we have a sweet clue about what love really is. Because if you're anything like me, culture's version of love often feels shallow and selfish and fickle. We say love is unconditional, but what we usually mean is love works until it doesn't, until the feelings fade, until expectations aren't met, until someone hurts us or lets us down. So the question remains, what really is love? And God's answer to that question is not a concept, it's not a definition, it's a picture, the cross. Jesus said in John 15:13, greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. See, we don't have to guess what unconditional love looks like. We see it in Jesus. Love that took on flesh, love that stayed when walking away would have been easier, love that endured betrayal, rejection, and suffering, love with nails through his hands and forgiveness on his lips. The Apostle Paul reflects on this kind of love in 1 Corinthians 13 and lovingly confronts our assumptions by reminding us that this kind of love never fails. And if you're like me, your first thought is, hold on, Paul, I can give you a name, a situation, an experience where love has failed. But Paul reminds us of something important. While people may fail to love, love itself, when it is received, embraced, and lived out, does not. I know. Culture tells us that love is a feeling. When the spark is there, I'm in. When it fades, I'm out. But the Bible says love is patient. It's kind. That love is a choice, not just an emotion. See, culture tells us love is about what I can get. It's my happiness, my fulfillment. But Paul says, no, love does not seek its own. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. See, culture treats love like a contract. I'll hold up my end if you hold up yours. But God's love is a covenant, faithful, enduring, and unbreakable. And here's the honest truth. This kind of love is impossible on our own. We need help. We cannot express a love that we've never experienced. So God's love must become our reservoir before it can ever flow through us. Jesus showed us true love by laying down his life for us. And when we receive that love, when we allow it to reshape how we see God, ourselves, and others, when we choose to love not from emptiness, but from abundance, we take a step away from what culture tells us to be, and we take a step toward who God has created us to be. To love and to be loved is the way of God.